Okay, we are assembling the tables now. We have sent you these two pieces, and if you use them, then you will have the correct line along the side of the table, and you will have the right dimension here between the two tabletops where we're going to place the acoustic screens in the end. You start by just sliding the two metal pieces together. And just slide these two in each end. Okay. It's not pre-drilled for this table, but if you put it just here, then it's the right position. Just use a power tool. And just tighten them. You don't need to tighten them very strong, but tighten them I skruer med, så den ikke. Ja. That's just simple metals, wood screws that are delivered with the table.
Take the leg with this one to connect to the other one here.
Okay. So you need this connecting bracket to be on the inside.
And then this one over here.
Okay. Please take a look at where we place it. And then we have these two plastic parts. It's called a kick lock. I will show you why. Because when you put the kick lock in here, you can either use a hammer, but if you use a hammer, you might break it. So instead you just stand on it and give it like a kick. That's why it's called a kick lock. Okay. Because now the leg is attached and this metal bracket is firmly tightened, so everything is fine.
Now you need to make sure that this part, you see this point here, aligns with this one. Like this. First you put this on with this on the tabletop side and this up here.
Show me once again.
The open part to the top.
Okay.
Yep.
Vi skruer lige dem her først herovre først. Vent lidt. Halløj.
Jamen det kan vi ikke, før jeg sætter den her på.
Kan du ikke skrue det ind? Så vent lige, vi skal lige forklare det. Okay, to tighten these umbraco here, as you can see you have an angle. So you need an umbraco bit, but it has to be the one with the round end, so that you can have an angle here, as you can. Otherwise you just use an ordinary umbraco, small bracket piece or tool. But if you use a screwdriver, you need the one with the round end. It's much easier and much faster. But if you don't have this one, just use an ordinary small umbraco piece.
Så skal vi til at line op her.
Okay, we'll just show you once more. This point here.
And the same on the other side here. A couple of millimeters is okay.
Hvad er det, vi skal sigte efter, Nick?
Den der streg er ude for det hak der. Den der streg på midten.
Okay.
Midten
Okay.
ude for der.
Well, what we're trying to show you here is that in the metal piece here, there's a mark. It's hard to see. You can see one here. You can see the mark here, and there's also one in the middle and one in the end. And these three marks has to straighten with the end, and there's also a small metal mark in the leg. And these two have to be very precise on line here. So check all four of them, two here and two on the other side.
Once that is done, you can screw the plate one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here.
So we don't use all the holes aligned. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to attach the frame to the tabletop.
Yeah.
You don't need to use all of the holes.
Har du skruer til den her?
Okay, then we attach the control box. And then you just show you which cables to connect to what.
These two are identical. So one goes in here and to the leg.
Very good. Okay. So once again, into the leg.
And the same on the other side.
Sorry. Same on the other side. And
Yeah. This button for up and down. And these two screws,
sorry.
a little bit longer, but with the angle on the screw. So it
Væk en gang mere, ikke så
fits
hurtigt.
her.
Ikke så hurtigt. Den er lige der, godt. Jeg kan jo ikke filme det der. Okay. Ja. Jeg kunne sidde og se det på en skærm. Selv ordentligt. You align the outside of the small box here with the inside of the frame part.
And then this one aligns here.
Just a moment. And you align where it's bended with a line on the tabletop.
And this one, don't overdo it.
No,
because this
don't
will
tighten
break.
it too much, it's plastic, so it'll break. And the same goes for the control box. Don't use all your strength. Just a moment. Okay. It doesn't matter if you put the plug into the right or the left entrance here socket. It will work either way. Okay. Then we'll attach the top. Må den ikke lige låne den der? Okay, now we'll just fix the cables using a stapler like this. Has to be a quite,
And for cables with the hole here.
yes, a quite strong one. Vi viser lige, hvad det er for modelnummer og sådan noget der. Den viser vi lige her, kom. Okay, it has to be like a special one. We just use you the, it's called Rapid. This one?
R36.
Rapid R36. And the special thing here is that if you look, prøv at sætte fingeren der, Nick, på den her. Lige kan vise det. Yes. If you use a piece like this one, then there's this special here where you can have the cables.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect. The tables are actually delivered with these small sticks to attach the cables, like this, with a hammer. But it's much easier if you have the staple. As you can see, it's much faster. Skal det ikke have en på midten også? Nej. And then the last thing that Nick is attaching is the power cable, and of course you will have Type G socket plugs, but that's the only difference between this table and your table. And then we can remove these two because now it's all fixed. Then we'll attach the cable tray that's supposed to be on the table.
Same screws as for this.
Same short wooden screws. Just use a power tool here. Like a centimeter from the edge. Perfect.
And this.
Oh yeah, we just need the feet. Very simple. Each table weighs about 105 kilograms. So it will be stable, but if you need some adjustment, of course, you can do it with these feet. Okay. So we're just about ready to turn the table. And as I said, it's 105 kilograms, so it's quite heavy. Just be sure that there's nothing lying on the floor when you turn them, because then the edges will be damaged.
When it's connected, the first time you do it, nothing happens. So just hold it down, push it up, hold it down. Oh, this is the defect one. We check it over here.
Well, we have one leg, motor leg, which is defect out of 60 legs. But now he'll show you how to do it. Okay, once more.
First you push down, it goes a little bit down, a little bit up, and then it's ready to roll.
Okay. So the first time you do the elevation, just put the bottom, as Nick says, down, and then it'll just move like a few centimeters, and then you can adjust it up and down. When installing the next cable tray, we will lift the table all the way up, and usually we will also do that with the other part, but not this one, as it's not working. But now they will fix the lower cable tray for connecting tables. For that these Umbraco screws.
Then you take this one, put on the inside here.
On the inside, yes.
Yeah. And then a screw in here and it goes in here.
Okay.
We will do it now. You can put a knee inside the hole here.
And the metal bracket that we do now is for the acoustic screen. So you assemble the metal bracket and the cable tray in one piece to the frame. Hallo.
Hi, ich dachte, wir packen das alles vorne rechts in die Ecke, dann ist es hier nicht im Weg. Was meint ihr dazu? Okay. Sehr gut.
Also Eingang gleich links.
Ja. Ja, genau. Von hier rechts, Eingang links.
This part down.
And of course you align
It has to be a little bit out.
the acoustic screen with the table top, but it's just like 5 millimeters outside the tabletop. But just have the same measurement in both sides. Okay, when you attach the acoustic screen,
Make
Just-
sure you do it from the same side on all the tables.
yes, as Nick says, do it on the same side on all the tables. There's actually holes on both sides of the metal piece, but you only attach in one side. And don't overdo it.
And we are done.
Perfect.
Ja, also falls
Now we're kind of finished. And then they can open this lower table box, cable tray for connecting the tables. The upper cable tray, you connect the lower cable tray to the upper cable tray with like a power cable, and then you can do the plugging of the screen and so on in the upper cable tray. Okay, now we're kind of finished. 20 minutes, but as you can see, these two guys are quite experienced. They have done 14 tables today. So I reckon that the first table you assemble will be like an hour, and then you will get faster and faster.